Hello and welcome back to Dragon Age Inquisition. So, we have a lot of stuff that we could be doing, but I think we're going to make this a side quest video and we're going to go and just try and do as many quests as possible. And we're going to make it a little bit different than usual. We're going to speed up the quests a lot quicker and yeah, generally kind of make it like we're finishing a whole area or we're like an area and a half. So let's go to the only area we haven't finished. Well, not the only, like, the only area we have finished is Hinterlands. Next one would be Storm Coast, I think. Anyway, yeah. We'll finish this one off, then we'll go and do another area. Be nice and quick. Okay, so what do we still have left to do in Storm Coast? We have rifts and keeping the darkspawn down. Nice and easy. Let's set this one as our main objective. Need to level up some characters. Just kind of brought them along for a bit of variety. Maybe some different banter. We're going down this path. You can have transmute magic. Sarah uses bows, so we can finish the bow path for her. And Iron Bowl. Yeah, let's go down this path. He has a lot of points to spend. Exactly the right amount, though. Okay, let's, No, we're not talking to the requisitions officer, so he'll give us more quests. Okay, it looks like we found one of those shard things. So we'll do that as well. Not sure if I want to collect all the shards, but it feels like something we should do. Lyrium Falls. Through the mist, the water shone a brighter blue than the sea outside. I knew they would come soon. From Journal of something. At Circle Tower. And I think this is... Oh, wrong button. I think this is the last quest in the area. I have this right? Oh no, this is the shard. Never mind. Okay, gonna go find the tunnels and the shards. Okay, that's that quest done, and it says we still have some shards left in the area. Was there a collar on my left behind somewhere? If there was, it was probably near the dragon. Okay, gonna have a quick look for the colorum. Okay, I can't appear to find where the shards are, so I'm gonna stop the recording and then have a quick look. Be right back. Okay, so it appears like it's over here. Different part of the map. Let's get this over with and then we can move on to the next area. Okay, so if we look in our journal now, you will see that we have finished the Storm Coast. There is nothing left. I mean, we haven't... Hinterlands is still there for Hinterlands 1, but Storm Coast is it's done. We do not need to come back here ever again. So where's next? Well, we've got this one, Crestwood. It's pretty close. Or I think we should do Fallow Mire because it's the smallest area. And that would kind of make sense to do next. Don't know where I'm missing stuff on Fallow Mire though. Seems like a fairly small area. Okay, where are we missing stuff? Well, we're missing that locked door. And... here, probably? Like here and here? Let's head out this direction. We could set it as an objective as well. Fallow Mire. Yep, it's not even telling us about the landmarks, so... Okay, so it wasn't there. Next one point would be over here and then over here. Granite Point. Some statues in the Fallow Mire are of Avar origin. It amused Ban Hargreave to bring them back from her conquests in the hills and plant them outside her home, the way a gardener might transplant flowers. The Ban entertained visiting nobles by giving tours of the statues, regaling our guests with dark tales of Avar superstitions, which he mostly made up on the spot. Okay, got some loot. Yup. Unmark this. And the next point, reckon, is over here, I guess? Not so sure about that one. But we can fast travel over. And then we got to unlock the locked door and we're done. Bottle of Thetis, Dragon Piss. Name is probably figurative, but nobody knows for sure. Caspar the Magnificent. Not reading that one. That's an actual codex entry. And this? Note from Lewis Dwyer. Ellie, not safe in the village. Gin saw horned monsters in the fog near castle. Uncle I moving supplies to Granite Point. Come back for you and your mother once we make camp. Be safe. You're the only cousin I've got left. Lewis. Okay, and some loot. So this was a new-ish area, but it doesn't appear to have a landmark associated. And we've got this bit of area, which is mostly rocks. Down here? Maybe. Okay, down there. Not down there. Right in the center here? Okay, well, I'm gonna take a short break and then we're gonna try and find it. Well, I'll find it during this. I'll find it and come back to you. Okay, found it. It's down here. And that should be Fallow Mire finished once we find it. Old windmill. The sturdy windmill appears old but well kept. And that should be Fallow Mire off. Okay, what do we have left? Requisitions? Yeah, requisitions. So it's pretty much off our list. Let's go find the next place. So we finished Fallow Mire, Hinterlands, Storm Coast. Let's do Crestwood and kind of move our way across like that. Crestwood's a little larger. Didn't really do very much in Crestwood.
Inquisitor, I've something for you.
Okay.
What is it?
This could help us.
Okay, she gave us a requisitions request, that's fine. So what quests do we have in Crestwood? Naturalist, check up on Judas. Alright, this is what I actually forgot what Crestwood was, which is why I was having a bit of trouble. Find Butcher. Do that. Where is he? He's all the way over here. Right. Didn't mean to attack. Put away our weapons, let's fast travel. The pit in the pond. Three Trout Pond hides a sinkhole hundreds of yards deep. Darkspawn emerged from this and other caves to attack Crestwood during the Blight. The flood that wiped out old Crestwood drowned the blighted ones, and the excess water created the pond we see today. If the dam was not damaged, we would never have survived the Darkspawn. Was the Maker's hand in this? I cannot believe he would purposely be so cruel to his children, flawed though we are. Ah, it didn't help us find the guy, but I think those fires there, where he is. Yep, in the cave. Oh, this isn't where he is. This is where we spoke to Hawk that one time. Yeah, Hawk. This is where we spoke to Hawk and met the warden. Okay, we found Butcher's body. Bloody papers. Stack of papers is so blood-soaked the pages stick together, only a few lines are still legible. After knowing who he truly serves, it was an easy thing to discover his compatriots. I lifted a list of their spies from one I left before. I lifted a list from their spies before I left. I have little time before the theft is discovered. I advise we move post-haste. I was followed, but do not fear. I lost my pursuers and leads. Our closest friends know my final destination, Butcher. Okay. So we've got informed charter of Butcher's fate. What have we got next? Weeding out bandits we appear to just be doing naturally. Rifts at Trout Farm. Oh, all the way over here, by the looks of it.
Yeah, we know how to deal with them.
Oh, it was an ambush. Yeah, I'll do it. Looks like the naturalist is on the route to where we're going. Constellation Salantir. Referred to as Silence in the common parlance, the constellation Salantir is historically attributed to Dumat, the old god of silence and leader of the ancient Tevinter pantheon. The depiction of the constellation, however, is often debated. Some depict a dragon in flight, while others, the most common modern depictions, show a man carrying a horn and a wand. Some scholars believe these represented scales, which would point to the constellation being a supplantation of the elven mythal, but nothing indicates this to be more than speculation. Okay, let's see how Judith is doing. Hello?
So you're the man who saved Crestwood from the dead. Watch out for the wyvern in the hills. I'd take his hide if I were better with a bow.
Tell me about the dragon.
What do you know about the dragon?
She moved in a month ago. The guards tried to run her off, but she snapped one's head off and she flew away. Poor Hamold. At least it was quick. Since then, she's eaten 3 horses, 5 goats, and 2 cats.
There's a wyvern causing trouble.
It used to hunt in the mountains. Didn't bother anyone but the bandits. Lately, the beast got it in his head to come down here. It almost crippled Gauld's little boy. Best someone kill it. I hope I get my hands on the liver. It makes a poison that kills rats like nothing.
I was told to check up on you.
If you're Judith, there's a man in the village concerned about you.
That must be Gould. Fretful as ever. I'm glad he stayed in Crestwood. He's fast as you please with a loom, but terrible with a sword.
What do you do here?
Do you farm out here?
The name's Judith. I farm and I mend things for the village and people passing through. I did a fair trade with traveling merchants before the undead started attacking. Not to mention that dragon.
You live here on purpose.
Oh, you know, the fishing's grand.
Until later.
Be safe.
Okay, well, we checked up with her. Yeah, and she appears to have bandits nearby. We'll get rid of them. So the cave wyverns up here, and that'll be a dragon fight, and now we've only got the rift left in this particular area. And killing bandits. Oh wait, is this the dragon? That looks like the dragon to me. I'm gonna save the game and we're gonna go kill a dragon? I'm not too optimistic about that, but I mean, we've got the B team. Let's see how we do against a dragon. Hello.
She sees us.
Yup. She does. Okay, we can't see what it's weak to yet. Come down here, dragon. Don't even know what attacks it uses yet. That's where it wants to fight us, over here. Okay, tactical view, let's have a quick look at the dragon. Spirit of Vulnerability, perfect, it's weak to Dorian. And he's the guy we've got in dragon killing gear. Right, we want to attack its leg. Keep hitting it. What is this effect on us? Oh, it's the you can't cross the circles. Oh no. Let's get these guys further out. Go in like that, and then Iron Builder has to survive. I wonder if any of these guys have special abilities they can be using right now. Oh, she does. 1,000 cuts. Dragon. Haste. Okay. Oh, that looks like she did a lot of damage. We killed the dragon.
That was great.
Yes. Fantastic. Some armor. Yeah, none of this is actually good equipment. That's the problem. I don't think it's good anyway. Because, well, we've already finished most of, we've already finished this area. We've, you know, the equipment's, like, we killed the dragons further on and it gave us better equipment, so. Oh well. A crumpled note. Denzing. Don't be so stingy. I'll give it the last of your rams if you have to. I'll be gone hunting for a week. So remember, bring the dragon £100 each morning. That seems to keep the monster full enough she doesn't wonder what there is inside our houses. Okay. So they were giving tribute to the dragon so it wouldn't eat them. Ferelden Wyvern statues. Wyvern statues found throughout Ferelden were inspired by a legend that Indrasti tamed one of the venomous beasts with her song. Note I say legend and not the chant, for this is wild superstition. We must sternly remind the faithful that any story about the Bride of the Maker outside the Chant of Light is blinkering heresy, folklore, and nothing else. And then we got this rift. Yeah, so we killed the dragon, but that's not the wyvern she's talking about. I just
Nothing
realised.
to report, sir.
The wyvern and dragon are different things? Possibly? Yeah, but we gotta kill all the bandits. We'll do that next. Okay, we finished weeding out bandits. Next thing we've got to do is we've got to go and talk to Charter. Unless we want to go and do the wyvern one first. No, that'll be the cave, I think. So, we're going to talk to Charter.
Well met, your worship.
Friend Butcher.
I found Butcher's corpse by the South Road. Venatori ambushed me afterwards.
Only our highest operatives knew he was coming tonight. I must inform Sister Nightingale we have a traitor.
I should be going.
Farewell.
Okay, got us another operation available. What else have we got? A locked door over here in the village of Crestwood. Let's quickly jump over there and get that. I think it might just be locked door, then wyvern, and we're done here. We did quite a lot of Crestwood when we were here, because well, it was an important one to do.
Fereldans live a bit like barbarians, don't they?
Pretend I didn't hear that. There, Dorian. Got some loot. Amulet of Power, that's a skill thing. So I'll give an extra skill point. And a helmet. Is that it? Yup, pretty much. And now we gotta go kill the wyvern and get the last astrarium and get the last couple of astrariums. Do we know where they are? We know there's one there, one here. Probably one here, if I had to guess. Oh no, there it is. We can head over to that one. Oh yeah, that looked like a named guy. Guess not. Constellation Tenebrum. Tenebrum? Called Shadow in the common parlance, likely due to the ancient association of constellation Tembrium with Lucican, the old god of darkness and the night. It's odd, however, that the depiction for this constellation has always been an owl and not a dragon, even in Tevinter texts. This lends credence to the widely held belief that Tenebrum was a name meant to supplant the older elven association, perhaps of the elven god Fallow, often represented in tales as a giant owl. There is of course another explanation. Owls are nocturnal hunters. Among earlier people were considered terrifying omens of loss. And the last one for there is over here, which is also where we're going for the other quest. Probably the village is closest again. They're all about the same distance. Well, this took far longer than I planned, finding this place. I'm gonna think to claim over here. There we go. The Guide of Fallow. Fallow sought someone to be his messenger and companion. The wind was swift, but Fallow refused to chain it. The people were loyal, but could not live where Fallow walked. Then the owl came to him and said, I am not cowed by darkness, let me serve you, who also has no fear of the night. Falcon accepted gladly, and he took the owl as his servant, who thereafter helped Falcon guide the people through the passage of the veil. Constellation Chaos. Often referred to as Chaos in common parlance, the constellation Chaos is thought to represent the old god Zachiel. These stars have often been depicted as ill omens, thus the tower's age. A movement within the chantry sought to change the constellation to a representation of a dove. It did not gain traction. According to folklore, the priest behind the effort fell from a bridge and died shortly after the Divine Joyous second made the decision against her. I maintain this never actually happened. It's nothing more than astrological superstition. Okay, we have a location for those three things. And we have to now go kill the wyvern, and then get that, and we're done in this area. That'll be 3 areas, 1 episode. Not bad. Might do another side quest episode after this, depends how I'm feeling about it. It could definitely be a good idea just to finish up some things. Although we haven't found anything worth, doing. So I don't know whether it's worth doing these. Sealed Orders, Linarium. There's supposedly an elven ruin near some Freil in a hamlet called Crestwood. It may be dead end, but Calpurnia wants it investigated to go examine the place for any sign that we're looking for. Better as you spend a few weeks deciphering miserable elven statues than the Master's Wrath. Magister Pisces. Yeah. Might see whether you can play after the game ends and then just kind of do side quests at that point. Because it seems like we're getting close to game end. And we're strong enough for it. I mean, I think we beat the most difficult dragons, so.
Worth a look around, right?
What do we find? Bottle of Thetis, Antivian Sip Sip. Okay. Keep heading into the very dark cave. Oh, and out the other side. Is this it? I mean, it's a bit anticlimactic, really. Fire underneath. Aha, there was some extra loot here. Just want to... I think attacking makes the map larger, or is it less large? Can't remember. Anyway. We gotta go back to Judith, and then we're done. After we go to the astrariums. So close. Oh, we're in the wrong cave. What is this cave? That makes sense. Got a full inventory, so come on, just money. Superb belt of fire resistance. Okay, we'll get rid of the worst bit of armor we have. This helmet. Quest completed. Now we just have to go talk to Judith. Let's get rid of one more thing in case she gives us like a bit of equipment.
Need something?
Killed the wyvern.
I killed the wyvern up in the cave. The body's yours if you want it.
That I do. Here for your troubles. I hope you can make good use of it.
Quest done. Right, so gonna head back to Skyhold, do some equipment inventory management, and then probably the next episode is gonna be talking to absolutely everybody, and then the main story quest, which sounds like maybe the last quest. We'll see. Thanks for watching. See you next time.